Yeah, you was just lagging a little bit too.
Welcome to the Lionz Den, episode 2, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Thomas Bray, with my co-host.
Wardo.
And on today's show, we got a very special guest, Murjan Flowers, MMA fighter out of Flint, Michigan. And on today's show for you folks, we're going to recap the Total Slaughter. That event took place Saturday. It was a crazy event. A lot of stuff happened on there. A lot of people speculating and what went down. It was kind of bogus. So we're going to get into that. And we also going to touch on the NBA, how everybody feel about the LeBron returning back home to Cleveland, and where do the Heat and every other team go from here. You know, Carmelo stayed in New York. So we're just going to touch bases and see how everybody feeling about those situations. But right now, I want to get into the first section of the show with Murjan Flowers. How you doing tonight, Murjan?
Good. How about yourself, man?
I'm good. I'm good. A little tired. Just worked out and everything. Just left the gym. So, you know, a little laggy, but I live.
Yeah, me too. I did.
Hey. We got a couple questions we want to ask you on the Lionz Den, man. I know you're an up-and-coming MMA fighter, and the people out there want to know a little more about Murjan Flowers. Explain to the people who you are and what do you do.
Well, I'm Murjan Flowers, as everybody know. I fight at 145 featherweight. You know, I just basically go in there and do me. You know, I like my stand-up, so that's why I like to keep it, but I'm comfortable off my back or if it goes to the ground. So, I mean, pretty much wherever the fight goes, that's where I'm going to finish them at.
Okay, that's what's up. Hey, how did you get started in MMA?
Well, before I started MMA, I was playing semi-pro football for the Flint Fury, Flint's semi-pro team, and I got kicked off the team for, you know, fighting one of my teammates for running his mouth, and wanted to go see my cousins fight like that following weekend, and end up getting in the cage that same ever since.
Oh, wow. So you never done it before. You just hopped in there and just went at it.
Yep, no training, no nothing. I just went in there, just off adrenaline, heart, and willpower.
How did you do, if you don't mind me asking? Your first fight, how did you do? Did you win?
It won all 3 rounds. I won, but I left out banged up, but I won.
Yeah, 'cause it take a lot of training, man. It take a lot of training to do what you do, man. It's not just like people get the assumption like, oh, you can just walk in there and just fight. It's more to it than
Nah,
that, you know?
not if, especially if you smoke cigarettes, and I was smoking cigarettes at the time. Ever since I, you know, took this serious, I haven't touched a cigarette or anything else.
Okay.
So
So
the
when
cardio. My next fight my next fight will be my last amateur fight, which is July 26th, next Saturday in Jackson, Michigan at Rack Sports Bar. I'm defending my featherweight title against Dave Pardon.
Now, how do you transition? Because last week you had a different opponent, and now this week the opponent changed. How do you transition from trying to prepare yourself for one opponent to trying to get focused for this new opponent? What do you go through to prepare your mind and everything for this new match?
I mean, to me, I can't speak for everybody, but to me, it's really no different. No matter who I'm fighting, I'm willing to get in there and destroy them. You know, they're in my way. They're trying to stop me from getting to the top, so I got to get them on my way. I mean, it's really no different.
Okay, so you're saying you prepare the same no matter who you fighting. Your preparation for the fights is all the same.
Yep. I mean, you study your opponent. You know, you work your weaknesses and you work his strong points against yourself. You know, and That's how you prepare yourself. And that's how I prepare myself for each fight. I mean, I know where my weak points at, and I'm pretty sure, if they're a smart fighter, they're gonna know where my weak points at. So I'm always working on my weaknesses. So I'm always ready for whatever.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, what's your favorite strike? Are you more of a submission type of guy, or are you more of a I'm gonna just knock his butt out and get it out the way?
I'm more of a stand-up striker. No, I'm like I said, I'm comfortable on the ground, but I like to bang. I like to give people what they want to see. That's the knockout, or whatever the case may be.
What's the
Oh, yeah.
quickest you ever knocked somebody out?
Um, Second round. So I was, yeah, and no, that's not pretty fast, but my very, very first fight was 26 seconds TKO, technical knockout. I beat him in 26 seconds in the first round. My very, very first fight.
Wow.
But as far as actually the quickest knockout I've had, it took me to the second round. So wasn't that quick, but it was brutal.
Okay. Who do you watch in MMA right now? As on a pro level, what fighters do you consider your style to be after?
I like to say I have my own style. I don't try to mimic nobody's style. I might take something from their game and critique it into my own way. But I watch a lot of UFC fighters: Demetrius Johnson, John Jones, Jose Aldo, T.J. Dillashaw, Vincent Henderson, Anthony Pettis. Pretty much most all of the great fighters: Anderson Silva,
Who your favorite?
GSP, Um, as far as my weight class or just favorite fighter in general,
In general, in general.
I would have to say I really like to see Demetrius Johnson fight because that man is fast, very fast. It's always exciting to watch.
Are you on like a little strict training? Like on your downtime, do you go hard in the gym?
After work, I get off work at 5, drive back up here, get here about 6, and I'm headed straight to the gym. So I get a good hard 2 hours of training every day, sometimes 3.
That's what's
Man,
up.
that's dedication.
Who you training with? What campus you training with? I think we lost them. Yo,
You said
Murjan,
what?
what camp are you? What camp are you training with right now?
I'm with Mike Balance, Michigan Freestyle Fight Team.
Okay. You got any other sponsors or anything that you want to touch on?
Mm. You talking to me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who else sponsoring you behind this MMA?
I have Big Guns Tattoos, Truly Grand Sports, KO Inc., Two Designs, Urban Combat League, PSF Fitness, Hit and Run. I'm about to sign an endorsement deal with them. Um, Simply Complete, and I just got an athletic company as well. It's a athletic gear clothing company. So
Can you speak on that, or you can't speak on that?
I forget the name of it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
And my last one is I don't quite remember the name, but it's an athletic clothing company. Numerous sponsors that I just named. That I just named.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. A lot of people supporting you, man. That's always good. You got to be doing something right if you got all these sports supporters.
Trying to get everybody behind me, man. I'm just trying to live my dream.
Oh yeah. Now speaking of your dream, since you said you trying to live out your dream, you said this was your last fight in this league. Where are you going next? What's next for Murjan Flowers after this last fight?
I'll be train. I'll be going pro, and I'll be making my debut November the 8th in Wisconsin. I'll be training for 4 or 5 months, real hard. So I'll be ready for my pro debut November 8th in Wisconsin.
Okay. Do you got an opponent already for that, or the opponent still in the air?
Opponent's still in the air, but I'm ready for whoever and whatever.
That's what's up. Now talk a little bit about your background, man. People don't realize you got some martial arts behind you right now. Like, talk about all the different degrees and belts and everything that you got.
Well, I'm mainly a freestyle martial artist, but as far as the belts of the people that I'm working with, my trainer, he's a purple belt in Gracie Jiu Jitsu. He's also been teaching me Muay Thai, and we also have a boxing coach, Nick Carson, Tim Littles, and our strength and conditioning coach, just things, kickboxing, Muay Thai, wrestling.
That's what's up. You got anything else you want to ask him, Wardo?
Yeah, for somebody that wanna be in the profession you in, what type of advice would you at?
I didn't hear you.
I said for somebody that's up and coming, what kind of advice would you give them to get to where you at?
Um, if this is something that they really want to do, put your heart and mind to it. Anything's possible. Get the right people behind you. Stay positive, stay humble, and put in hard work and dedication. It's a lot of sacrifice. So, we want to sacrifice. That sacrifice makes people better. Some people feel it. You gotta do what you gotta do to get to where you need to be. You can't let anybody hold you back.
That's what's up. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with MMA?
Hopefully in the UFC. You guys will be ordering my fights on pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. Hope so. Really
Sitting
hope
front
so.
row. Even being there, who knows? But yeah, that's what I'm working for. But it's step by step. It's not gonna happen overnight. I gotta work myself. Gotta work my way up.
Right, right. I got a personal question, kind of. How do you guys y'all sustain so much punishment? How do y'all recover so fast to be prepared to fight the next bout? Because some of the stuff I be seeing on TV, they be getting crushed, bones broken. I be like, I ain't fighting no more if it was me. After that one fight, even if I win, but I'm busted all up, it's like it's not worth it. But you still got a drive behind you that pushing you to want to reach higher levels, man. What's that motivation behind all that?
Um, life. My kids, things that I've been throughout life is people telling me I'm not going to amount to nothing. I'm not going to be this. I'm not going to be that. I just, before each fight, before training and anything, I constantly tell myself that, and that's what just drives me to work harder and harder each and every day, each and every time I get in the cage.
That's what's up. What's one of your worst injuries you have had since being in MMA? I'm just curious, man.
My hand was pretty banged up for a while. I was pretty bad. I couldn't punch nothing. So I never broken any. I've been too injured.
That's what's up. For those of you who don't know, man, explain how many belts you got. I seen the picture with you. You got like 5 titles around you, man. What's all them belts, man?
I got 6 belts. Um, I'm the featherweight champion for Prison City Fight League. I'm the bantamweight champion for WXC or Extreme Cage Fighting. I'm the featherweight champion for Absolute Combat. Um, I'm the featherweight champion for Total Extreme Combat, and I'm the lightweight champion for Michigan Extreme Combat. And I'm the featherweight champion for the United Fight League as well. That would be my 6th belt.
Man, champions. Champions, champions, champions. You breed champions, man. You got anything else you want to add to Eduardo?
I hear what you said.
You got anything else you want to add on?
Nah.
Hey, I got another question. This is some random stuff, man. If you could change one thing about the sport that you in, what would it be?
One thing I would change about the sport. That's kind of hard to say. As far as to what aspect?
Like some rules, implements, weight classes and things of that nature.
I don't know. I would say I would keep it the same. Because you can't be going in there, you building your body up naturally, and you can't be going in there fighting somebody that's on steroids. That's kind of unfair.
True. Now, how many fights can you take a year? Is there a limit to how many fights you can take a year?
No, not being an amateur, no. But it all depends on what your contract is.
Okay.
It's been time.
Think back to when you. What was that?
I said it's been times where I fought week after week.
Black eye and everything.
Yep.
Taking everything. But that's what makes champions, man. Not giving up, That's what's up. How was it? How did it feel when you first won that first championship? I know you got 6 of them now. And you can't say all of them feel the same. How was it when you won that first one? Did you think you had something when you won that first one? You knew this is where it was meant to be, where you was meant to be at?
I was so excited, dude. I couldn't stop cheesing. Yeah, I kind of it felt good, man. And I just I told myself I wanted more, and that's what I got.
That's what's up. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Pro.
You said once you turn pro, what?
I didn't hear you.
All right. Your last statement cut off.
Oh, I said once you turn pro, you're starting all over. So all those amateur belts and your amateur record don't mean nothing.
Yeah, you'll be a rookie, a veteran rookie. Is that what they're gonna call it once you reach to the MMA? Because you already got the experience, but you're going against the
Yep.
elite, the elite. You know, one of the best of the best.
Yes, sir. I'll be able to hold my own. That's for sure. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah. So you think about staying at that 145 weight class, or you think about putting on weight to move up?
No, when I turned pro, I actually be moving down to just 135.
You'll be moving down to 135. That ain't bad. You think you can sustain that weight, man? You're at 145 right now, so you got to lose 10.
Oh yeah, I've done it before. I fought a few times at bantamweight in my amateur. Well, since I've been amateur, I'm 4-1 as fighting at 135.
Okay. Well, see, I always wonder how do y'all put on weight and then take off weight, man? I'm 175, man. I'm trying to
Uh,
get back to 181.
I am now.
Hey, can you repeat that? I ain't hear you. Well, I think we lost him over there, man. You all right over there, Wardo?
Sorry about that. I was having technical difficulties.
Oh man, it's all good. It's all good, man. You got any shout outs or anything you want to give to some people, man? I know the whole city behind you July 26th, man. From what I've been seeing, the whole city's riding with you.
Shout out to my whole city, all my sponsors, to you guys for having me on the Lionz Den. You know, everybody is just helping me with my careers. You know, this is a movement, man. If you're not with me, you're against me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. July 26th, ladies and gentlemen, Murjan Flowers defends his title, man. We're excited, man. Wish you nothing but success, man.
Thanks, bro.
You got anything else for him, Wardo? Man, he don't even know his mic is off or something. But that's all good.
I didn't hear you.
All right, Murjan, man. Thanks for coming on the Lionz Den, man. We appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me, man. Y'all have a good one.
You too. All right, man. Moving right along, man. Saturday was an epic event in battle rap history. Eminem and Shady, they put on an event called Total Slaughter. For those of you who don't know, man, Total Slaughter was going on the Fuse channel, and they had several people in the house battling each other to lead up to one main event, which they will get to showcase their talents under Shady. And to me, the whole event was crazy. I did not watch it live. I did not watch the Total Slaughter event live. I had DirecTV. It wasn't letting me download the link, but I did watch it that night. And I don't know, man. What was your thoughts on the Total Slaughter, Wardo? Man, his mic is all the way cut off, man. But I don't know what he's doing over there, man. He's in a terrible reception area. But I'm gonna give you guys my take on the total slaughter thing real quick, man, before we end this the Lionz Den episode 2. To me, it was a gimmick, man. Hollow versus Joe Budden. To me, that could have been an epic battle if done properly. I think the mechanics of it was all thrown off, and it was just done sloppy. You know, Hollow went on air on Twitter actually saying how it was rigged and everything. And my opinion, if you know something rigged, why you gonna do it? You know, I'm not about to go to something that's rigged against me. You know, instead he went on Twitter to rant about it. So now to me, that made me feel like he just took everybody's views on a battle rap and said, oh, okay, it's rigged. They want me to lose. So when you battle now, they waiting to see the rigged part of the whole show. And that came from the boos, when you spitting hot bars and people start booing you and everything. And Hollow ended up winning, but to me it was just done very sloppy, man. It was, for it to be a shady event, man, it could have been better, man. The match of the night was Loaded Lux and Murder Mook. I don't know if you guys know, but Murder Mook went back to the essence, man. He brought back the black do-rag. He killed it, man. I'm a Loaded, yeah, with the Smack DVDs, man. He brought it back to the essence, man. I'm a huge Loaded Lux fan, man. And after watching that battle, I'm embarrassed for Loaded. You know, he was off his game. He tried to be something that he wasn't, man. You know. So I gave that battle to Murder Mook 2-1. People calling it a body bag, but it's not a body bag because Lux had an amazing first round. His Loaded Lux first round was good. You know, the angles he was going with the second and third round was kind of whack, but you know, Murder Mook still clearly won 2-1. But is your mic back working, Wardo? Can you hear me? No, I take that as a no, man. I guess the Lionz Den is being ran by myself. You hear me, Murjan, don't you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, fine. Oh, man.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Well, what is your take on Total Slaughter?
Murder Mook killed that, man. That's all I got to say.
You calling it a body bag or you calling it like a 2-1?
I'm not even a Murder Mook fan. It was a body bag.
Did you listen to the first round?
Yes.
Said toe tagged him.
Cokehead, what's his name? Cokehead?
Loaded Lux?
No, Cokehead.
He was a cokehead too. Buttons?
Yeah, Buttons. Trash.
See, I knew people was gonna start saying. I knew people was gonna say Buttons was trash because he don't battle rap. But if you listen to his lyrics, he killed Hollow 2 out of the 3 rounds. That last round, yeah, Button lost. He put his mic down. He should be getting used to booing because when he go to his shows, people boo. So he should be used to people booing. You know, that's not a diss at Joe Budden at all, man. I mess with Joe. He's in my top 5. Like I said last week, Joe Budden is in my top 5. To me, he beat Hollow 2-1. Hollow was just doing screaming and speaking on stuff that everybody knew he was going to talk about. Tahiri, Love, and Hip Hop. When the last time he had an album? He must don't listen to the mood musics. You know, I mean, to me, easily Joe Budden won that one, man. But again, Hollow went on Twitter earlier that morning. He said the whole show was rigged. So you had everybody there expecting Joe Buttons to win. Everybody expected Joe Buttons to win just because Hollow went on record saying that Total Slaughter event is rigged for him to lose. And in that third round, the crowd was just booing for no reason if y'all watched it. The crowd just was booing. It's like, damn, they spitting hot bars. Why is y'all booing? You know, but they wasn't booing. They wasn't spitting hot bars. They was booing because they was ready to go. You know, because that Loaded Lux and Murder Mook shit, that shit that took all the air out the building. That's what it felt like to me. And by the time the Loaded Lux, by the time the Hollow the Don and Joe Budden match came, everybody was winning. Everybody was ready to go. That's my take on it. These dudes battling for 6 minutes. I think around was 6 minutes. That's too long. This battle rap, man, you get 3-minute rounds, 4 minutes tops, because that's all the attention span of a person gonna try to tune in and listen to you. After that, you just repetitive and boring. Do you agree or disagree?
Agreed. You're right. Because you don't need 4 minutes. It's like a whole song.
Exactly. You got them up there, and you watched the Smacks like you said, man. The Smacks was real. It felt this battle rap. That shit was a show, man. It was just the two people on stage, a big ass stage. Everybody was so far away from the stage, they wasn't feeling it. It just wasn't a URL. It wasn't a URL feel at all, which it shouldn't have been because it was done by Shady. But if you're gonna copy something that they doing, man, make sure you do the format right, man. Matt Hoffa said it perfect. The format was all sloppy, man. They didn't do the event right. For them to be doing it, the battle.
That's the only thing I agree with you on.
What's that? What's that?
That the format was all messed up. Other than that, you can pick the cokehead, but he got bodied, man.
Joe Budden got bodied? Are you serious?
The cokehead.
I'm gonna send that link to you, man. Let you watch it, man, and you decide. To me, Joe Budden clearly won 2-1.
When you sent me the link, I watched it 2 times.
Yeah, and if you listen to the lyrics, you'll be like, damn, Joe killing it. Joe might be talking it when he trying to battle. He wasn't battling like just with the swag. He was kind of memorizing, making sure he hit everything. So yeah, you can say his delivery was whack, but as far as the lyrics, they was on point.
I'll go back and check it for the 3rd time. It's not going to change my decision, but I'll check it out again.
And then they also had Arsenal and Big T. I didn't send you them links because Arsenal body bagged him, zipped him up. Big T is on a tremendous downfall in the battle rap. He lost his last 4 battles, I believe. So that match wasn't even worth being mentioned. And plus, you got some other top-tier people that could have been on a stage this big. You got Charlie Clips, Sue Surf. It's tons of other people, Math Hoffa. It's tons of other people that could have been on Total Slaughter that wasn't. And I just don't understand the Big T and Arsenal battle at all, man. It just didn't make sense to me. That was kind of a wild card. And so was the T-Rex and Daylight. They with the same people. They both dot mob. How can you put 2 of the same people battling against each other? It's not going to be a good look. That don't make sense at all. You got the same crews. That's like me and my brother going up to battle each other. Why would we battle each other? We trying to kill the opposition, not each other.
We did that a long time ago, man.
Them files never got leaked. Them files will never get leaked. But overall, man, it was I give it a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna send you the links, Murjan, so you can watch them, man. But I'm gonna just send you the Loaded Lux and Murder Mook and Hollow the Don and Joe Budden. Watch the Joe Budden one first, though. You gotta watch the Joe Budden one first, though, because Joe Budden was killing Hollow. He was killing Hollow to me, not just because I'm a Joe Budden fan, but just because I think that's what he was doing. He was giving them work, as New Yorkers say. But anything else you want to add on that topic, Wardo? Because I sent you the links. I expect you to be talking.
It's nothing to talk about, man. You could have took 5 people from Flint and got on there and did that. It wasn't nothing like how it used to be, man. I wasn't feeling that.
Right. That's because it wasn't a smack production, man. If you watch them smacks, man, them URLs, man, that I be showing you about them,
All
you'll be like, damn, that's real battle rap.
Smack DVD was
You know,
where it
the
was
shit
at
that
when
they
it
put
was
on was like again,
relentless.
exactly, man. You had Jay Mills back in when he was battling. I mean, it was some classic battles, man. But I think they just did it for the show and not for the art of battle rapping. You know, they had the money behind it, you know, so they could pay some of these people the money. You know, because Smack could never get Joe Buttons to do a URL. He couldn't pay him enough because Joe won't too much. I heard Joe got 200,000 for that. These battle rappers
That's
in the
kind of,
URL, they barely getting 15. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one. So
mm.
I think they just had the money behind to do an event like this, man. It was done very sloppy, man. It was a bunch of top tier artists that could have been on that stage than the people that was up there.
Right about that.
But yeah. All right, moving right along to basketball, man. The NBA. What is
What did I
y'all?
tell you this week?
What was that?
The first episode, what did I tell y'all?
LeBron was going back to Jamaica.
Yeah. He's going back.
I,
So it's a wrap. As soon as Cleveland get Kevin Love, it's a wrap.
yeah, it's gonna be over.
who they gonna give up? If they got to give up Wiggins to get Kevin Love, their season
Wiggins.
is over.
My man got busy in the summer league though, but I still give him up for
We're
Kevin
gonna
Love.
get to summer league in a second, but how do you feel about the LeBron going back home and the Carmelo box stand with the Heat? Lakers getting Jeremy Lin, Paul
Hmm.
Pierce going to Washington. I mean, it was some crazy trades, man.
Yeah, well, it's Gasol going to Chicago.
I know Paul Gasol went to Chicago. I'm in Chicago, or I'm in Illinois right now, and that was a good move. They couldn't get Melo. I said we, but I'm not a Bulls fan at all. They couldn't get Melo, so they got something good. You know, they need to get rid of Boozer, so they brought Paul Gasol in there. Good move by the Bulls, man. I'm more interested in the LeBron theory now because the talks is getting rid of Wiggins for Kevin Love. I don't see why would that be a good move. I understand he get 14 rebounds or they call him Mr. Double Double, or is that David Lee they call him Mr. Double Double?
Double double.
Okay, whatever. But he averaged like 14 rebounds and can give you 10 plus points. I don't see why would you give up that young upcoming talent for Kevin Love. You explain to me why would that be a good move?
Why not? All he gonna do, what rookies get 3-year contract, play the 3 years, and then I guarantee you he gonna be out of there. So why not get rid of him?
Who, Wiggins?
Wiggins.
Now that LeBron's there for at least 1 year, he signed a 2-year contract, but he can opt out after the first. Now that he's there for 1 year, I think if Cleveland make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and lose, which I predict they will, he will stick around longer. The Pacers, the Bulls. I mean,
Stop it. You sure y'all be hanging with Joe Buttons, man?
I'm positive, man. I'm just curious on how all that's gonna play out, man. I think Melo's selfish. I hate to keep jumping, but I think Melo is selfish. I think he's money hungry and he don't want to win no rings. You cannot have faith in an organization that don't have faith itself. And what I mean by that is they don't have no players, man. They haven't gave Melo players for the last 4 years. They're not gonna give him players now. Who have the Knicks signed in this offseason? I'll wait. Nobody knows who the Knicks signed besides Carmelo Anthony in the offseason. They haven't got any impact trades that will change their franchise like Phil Jackson promised Carmelo. I think Melo just did it for the money. He's comfortable in New York. So I think that's why he done that move. You know, he ain't do it for the love of the game. He did it for he didn't want to be a LeBron. He didn't want to get talked about like, oh, you switching teams again? You know, he wanted, oh, I love New York. It's where the atmosphere and shit at. Get out of here with all that, Melo. You done it for that $90-something million they gave it to you. I don't blame you, brother. I wish I had it, but at this point in your career, you need a championship to solidify your legacy. Because right now, you're just a ball hog to everybody else. Melo's a ball hog. When you hear Melo, oh, he ball hog. We don't want him on our team. But teams would love to have you if you can control, if you can pass the ball, you know. Learn to play the backseat role sometimes, man. It'll get you further. But I think Wardo, he froze again. Well, you watch the NBA, Murjan?
Nah, not really, man. I ain't too big on basketball.
He said, if they ain't fighting in there, I ain't trying to watch it, man. If they ain't hitting somebody.
Or if it ain't football.
Oh, yeah, I hear that. Speaking of football, football is right around the corner, man. Right around the corner.
Oh, yeah. College and NFL.
Oh, yeah. I'm more of a college guy, as you can tell.
Oh, yeah. Go blue all day.
Oh, yeah. We don't mess with them green guys.
Nah, no green guys. only if it's paper.
There you go. There you go. I like that. I like that. But, man, I pretty much touched on everything we wanted to touch on today on the Lionz Den, man. We got to know Murjan a little bit better. We got to hear my opinion on Total Slaughter, my little recap, and what I felt about it. And we got to talk about LeBron staying in Cleveland.
He better hope don't nobody try to hit his mama again.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, I don't know how true it is, man, but I read an article that somebody burnt down his house in Miami. Is that true, man? You heard about that? I don't know how true it is, man. It's probably one of them fake articles, but, man.
I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, they say somebody burned down his $9 million mansion. They was that pissed off that he left.
Now, don't give me the line.
Yeah, I read, I seen a little article on there. I have to read more into it. I'd highly doubt that happened, man. You know, people just want to throw stuff out there like that. But once again, man, thanks for coming on the show, man. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We'll have to do this
Thanks
again.
for having.
And we'll have to get you on the 27th, man, the day after the fight, so you can let everybody know what went down on it, you know.
Oh, yeah, and if everybody who's watching this is in Flint, I'm also having a fight party, and it's also the grand opening of Truly Grand, July 26th, 2913 Corona Road, BYOB, 21 and over. And the fights will be played live, broadcasting.
Yeah, I heard it here first, man. If you can't make it out to Jackson, head over to Truly Grand, Flint, Michigan. He gave y'all the address. The address will be in the description, actually. I put it down there for people. Yeah, man, go out and support, man. Especially the city love, man. You got to support your hometown. No matter what they're doing, as long as it's positive, support the hometown.
If you can spend $20 in the club, you can spend $20 on the ticket.
There you go. I don't ever go to the club, man. But I would spend $20 to come see you.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. Well, nice talking to you, man. We'll hear from you coming up, man.
Oh, yeah. You have a good night, man.
You too.
Thanks for having me again.